Now, I ain't one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Speak.
R. Kelly news was taken over the first part of 2019. That was up until Wendy Williams news took over. But now R. Kelly is back in the news, child. They say your boy R. Kelly lost his last case because he was confused and overwhelmed. Now you see, your boy R. Kelly has more lawsuits than we can count. Now back in February, he was sued by a woman named Heather Williams in Cook County, Illinois. Now Heather claims that R. Kelly sexually abused her when she was 16 years old. Now she tried to have him served several times, once even at his Trump Tower residence in Chicago, but for some reason they were unable to locate him. So when R. Kelly got locked up for his non-payment of child support case, they served him there. Now according to R. Kelly's civil attorney Brian Nix, R. Kelly was so overwhelmed with his legal woes, he had no idea what the hell he was reading. Hold on. Didn't they say your boy wasn't that good at reading? Why they give him... Somebody tell me why they gave him this paperwork. Lord Jesus, he had no idea what the hell he was reading after he was served papers while in jail, much less know how to handle it in court. And that's why he lost his sexual abuse case. So claims his lawyer, who is fighting to undo the legal defeat. Now, although he believes he can fly and his musical mastermind runs circles around a lot of musical geniuses, they already say your boy is not the sharpest pencil in the number 2 pencil box, and he does not read well. So who the hell did not check on the information he was given while he was in jail to make sure that things were handled? Tell me who did that. R. Kelly was in there reading it like
that
So R. Kelly's civil attorney said that being overwhelmed, coupled with Mr. Kelly not being cognizant of what the motion really meant, led him missing the hearing. I had no idea he had been served. There's a hearing set for next month to determine damages. Kelly's lawyer is trying to get the default judgment set aside so they can fight it out in court on the merits. Now, in a letter dated February 5th, 2019, Heather Williams' attorney sent a letter to R. Kelly's attorney saying, "Dear Mr. Nix, I represent Heather Williams. Ms. Williams alleges that your client acted inappropriately and reportedly sexually assaulted her when she was a minor. Attached hereto, please find a copy of a lawsuit that we intend to file against your client. If you are interested in discussing this matter and a resolution of the claim short of litigation, please contact me on or before February 19, 2019. Failure to hear from you will cause a lawsuit to be filed against Mr. Kelly on February 19, 2019. Now my thing is this attorney does not seem to be accepting his own mistakes. He's blaming it on R. Kelly not knowing the law. But if this attorney sent you documentation back in the early part of February, you should have took heed to it. A lot of people are coming forward on this R. Kelly allegations. Some could be telling the truth, some might not be, but you have to take heed to it. So this is something he should have handled within house. Needless to say, Heather filed suit because she said when she met R. Kelly in late May of 1998 when she was walking down the street in Chicago, she says the singer was driving by and stopped and spoke to her. He then sent people to meet her and her family at a restaurant. According to docs that were obtained by TMZ, R. Kelly's associate told Heather and her fam that R. Kelly wanted her to come to the studio and appear in one of his videos. She admitted that she was starstruck. She claims in June, R. Kelly began sexually abusing her. She's not specific about where it happened, but says that they had sexual intercourse and oral sex. In her suit, Heather says the sexual abuse continued until she was an adult. Heather says she was seeing a therapist in June of 2015 when she broke through her repressed memory and could finally speak about the alleged abuse. She says she suffered shame, guilt, self-blame, and depression, and she's suing the singer for at least $50,000. Now, it seems like Heather and her attorney were willing to settle outside of court, but since nothing was returned back to her attorney, they had to take it a step further. Now, I'm not sure how much money they will get, if any, because earlier this month it was reported that R. Kelly's bank account was in the negative $13 after a landlord was allowed to seize from R. Kelly's bank account. According to the blast, R. Kelly's bank account was negative $13, but he did have 2 other bank accounts, both with Bank of America, one that had a balance of over $44,000 and another that had a balance over $110,000. But after the landlord was paid, he only had a balance left of $625. Now, the Lifetime Movie Network, which is the network that aired Surviving R. Kelly, will be airing Surviving R. Kelly: The Impact, which will be a 2-hour special hosted by Soledad O'Brien, airing May the 4th. The special features footage from the docuseries, interviews with journalists, legal experts, nonprofit organizations, and psychologists to discuss the ongoing story surrounding R. Kelly, including an in-depth look at his now infamous interview with Gayle King and the women who are still standing by his side. I honestly don't think this is going to get half the numbers that the Surviving R. Kelly story got. A lot of people got all of the information they needed to get from there. This is not going to give any new information, but pretty much just try to figure out what's going on with his mental, and I honestly don't think anybody will be able to tap into that. In the meantime, in between time, what I need you all to do is leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this insane R. Kelly situation. And you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. Now, before I end this video, I wanted to tell y'all about a company called Ash Kicking. Now, y'all know Miss Chronicles would not promote a company without doing one of those thorough Chronicle Speaks investigations, honey. And Ash Kicking definitely passed the test, y'all. Make sure you visit ashkicking.com for the best 100% all-natural home fragrance and beauty products, honey. And use my code Chronicles at checkout for an extra 15% off just for you. Also, make sure to check out XMoisture, which is 100% organic moisturizer that destroys all your skin problems. Eczema, dry skin, rosacea, you name it, they got you covered. They also have before and after pictures. Check them out at www.xmoisture.com and tell them your girl Chronicle sent you.
And before you go, don't forget to hit the bell for notifications, like this video, and subscribe. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.